I found the phone halfway buried in the woods behind my apartment building, screen cracked, buzzing with a dying battery. I'd only gone out to walk my dog, Bailey, but she'd stopped at a patch of overgrown trail, whining and pacing. I followed her nose and saw it. An old iPhone, muddy and scratched. I wouldn't have thought twice, but the flashlight was still on, blinking faintly. Curiosity got the better of me. I took it home, wiped it down, and plugged it in. The lock screen lit up. No passcode. Just a photo of a woman standing in a hallway caught mid-turn, like she didn't know her picture was being taken. The hallway looked like a rundown motel. Brown carpet, flickering sconce lights. You could barely make out someone else at the edge of the frame in the shadows. Just a shoulder and part of the face. I checked the gallery. Hundreds of photos, all taken in the same place. Same hallway. Same woman, in every one, wearing the same clothes, a denim jacket and black jeans. Sometimes smiling, sometimes frowning, but always in the hallway. And she was never looking at the camera. One video. I hesitated, then tapped play. She was pacing the hallway, muttering to herself, glancing over her shoulder like she was being followed. Her face kept twitching like she was trying not to cry. At the very end, the camera tilted, catching her whispering something. I rewound, turned up the volume. Her voice cracked. He keeps moving closer. Every time I blink. The video ended with static. That night, I couldn't sleep. Bailey wouldn't settle either. She stood at the window, growling low in her throat. I looked outside. No one. At 2:13 a.m., the phone buzzed. I'd forgotten to turn it off. A new notification. Photos saved to camera roll. I hadn't touched it. I opened the gallery. A new picture, taken from inside my apartment. It showed my living room, me sitting on the couch, head turned, eyes mid-blink. I dropped the phone. Bailey barked wildly. The hallway light outside my unit flickered. I didn't sleep. Next morning, I went straight to the police station. They barely looked at the phone. Said unless there was a missing person or a crime, they couldn't do much. Asked them to check the metadata on the photos. They shrugged it off. Back home, I scrolled deeper into the phone. The photos weren't all of the woman anymore. They were of people, men, women, kids, each one looking more panicked. Always the same hallway. Always dimmer. In some shots, the light was gone completely, just camera flash illuminating terrified faces. And always, there was someone else at the edge of the frame, closer. By evening, I started seeing things. Not clearly, just movement in my mirrors. A shape that didn't match mine. Bailey refused to leave my side, hackles constantly up. She wouldn't go near the hallway. I tried smashing the phone. Nothing. It wouldn't even crack. I threw it out the window. Hours later, it was back on my kitchen counter. It buzzed. Photos saved to camera roll. Hands shaking, I open it. A shot of me in bed, eyes closed. Bailey asleep beside me. Except, I hadn't gone to bed yet. I started leaving all the lights on. Slept with a kitchen knife. Barely ate. Didn't work. Didn't go outside. Just sat and stared at the phone, daring it to do something. 3 days later, I found a new video. It was the woman again, standing completely still. No sound. Her eyes were wide open, unblinking. Blood ran from her nose. Behind her, the shadowed figure was fully visible now, tall, gaunt, with a face that looked unfinished, like it hadn't decided what it wanted to be. The video ended with the woman blinking, just once, and then she vanished. Now, every time I blink, I feel it, closer. The photos come faster now. 5, 6, 10 a day. Me brushing my teeth. Me at the fridge. Me opening the front door. I haven't blinked in over an hour. My eyes burn. Bailey whimpers behind the couch. The hallway light outside just went out. The phone buzzes again. I don't want to look, but I do. Live photo saved. I open it. The image flickers. It's me just now, sitting at the table. Behind me, over my shoulder, eyes. Inches away, smiling.